テストテストテストです。コンティニュー。37回目。ダリミル宿場。宿屋で大暴れした後ですね。
The inn's a mess of blood-soaked splinters, thanks to you. The least you can do is let us clean up in peace. I told the guard those soldiers started it. Don't need any more trouble.
これからこの宿屋のこの女性には、若い給仕家の方にはとにかく小言ばかり言われます。ダリミル宿場か。ダルメキア共和国領に入っての場所。関係ないですけど、今日も外はめちゃくちゃ暑くて38度とか言ってますね。外が38度、よくわかんないですね。そんなに暑いのに今日午前中自転車で外を走ってきましたね。なのでめちゃくちゃ眠たいです今。疲れ果てて眠たいねえ。
Anything I can help you with, travelers? Allow me. My good man, we represent one of the oldest and greatest trading houses of Port Isolde. We're seeking to expand our business in the region and would very much like to make the acquaintance of Dalamil's leading entrepreneurs. If only we knew where to find them.
Well, we're best known for our baths, our markets, and our smithies. I suppose you could do worse than start your search at one of those.
Thank you. You've been most helpful. Oh, you wouldn't happen to know a lady by the name of Rosina Dalamil, would you?
No, I can't say I do.
Well, thank you all the same.
このルジェナ・ダリミルっていう人はさ、有名なはずなのになんだけど、これは町全体です。なんていうの、わざと知らないよって口合わせしてるってことなのか、どっちなんだろうね。これはね、本当に有名なのか。それとも言うほど有名じゃないのか。
What do you want? Can't you see I'm busy?
I won't keep you long. I'm looking for someone. A woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. Do you know her?
Never heard of her. Is that all?
One more question. If I wanted to find the richest trader in town, where would you recommend that I look?
Well, that's easy. The Briar's Kiss. Won't find a finer smithy this side of the strait. The owner's only a young sprig, but he's got all the right ideas.
The Briar's Kiss, you say? Thank you.
I doubt this young sprig is the person we're looking for. You said Sid's contact was likely to be an influential sort. Influence comes with age and experience. Believe you me.
Can I help you?
Yes, I'm looking for a woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. A long-standing pillar of your community, I believe, from old trading stock.
Then you should ask further. He's been here for years. Knows the place and its people like the back of his hand. And he's in with all the old merchant families. Try the baths. That's where you'll usually find him.
Thank you kindly.
あ、そっか、もうこれはクリア後だからもう出てきてんのかな、これ多分。そうだね。一周目した後だから。
It sounds like we have our man.
Perhaps. Let's go and find out exactly what this Furder knows.
Hanging lanterns, keep the darkness from your door.
Excuse me. Are you Furder?
I am. Can I help you, travelers?
I hope so. You've lived here for some time, is that correct? Do you know Rosina Dalamil? We believe she may be a trader of some renown.
And what business do you have with the desert hare?
She was a close friend of mine. I was hoping she might be able to help me.
Very well. Go to the bordello. I'll arrange an introduction.
Do you think we can trust him?
Only as far as I think he...
So you're the ones who've been sniffing around.
I beg your pardon?
Don't play the fool. Stick your nose in our business and you'll...
構わねえ、やっちまえ。いっていっていって、これ曲げる曲げる曲げる。使うしかないか。
Who are you working for? Him or her?
Him. The boss. He wanted us to test you.
Though one could hardly call that a test.
Lord Furder? Look what the cat dragged in.
Your skill with a blade is rare indeed, my lord. A fitting talent for an outlaw.
You know who I am. So what now? Call in the men of the Rock and collect the bounty?
That isn't my decision to make. Our work is done. Take him to meet his precious Rosina. She will be interested to make his acquaintance.
Yes, my lord. To the Lock of Leisure, then.
To the Lock of Leisure.
Light meat and dark. Fresh from the It would make us the finest fabric.
Is this the place?
Lubor's Forge. The Briar's Kiss. Ah, so it was the young sprig after all. So much for Rosina Dalamil being a woman of experience. How wrong I was.
It was an easy mistake to make, Uncle. After all, it must have been years since Sid last saw her. Sorry, him. Whoever this Lubor truly is, he's clearly a man of means. I'd say he deserves our respect.
See that he gets it. Lubor, Lord Furder told me to bring them to you.
My boys tell me you're in need of assistance. Sid the Second?
I won't waste your time. I need passage through the south gate.
Tell me, what do you think is a merchant's most important commodity? Why, trust. Everyone knows that. Without it, you have nothing. And nothing is exactly what you have. And so, for you, I, too, have nothing. I'm not in the business of helping every lost puppy that wanders in off the street. I'm a busy man, as you can see.
Let's leave this mummer to his farce.
By all means. Find someone else to help you on your way. Just be sure to tell them you're not the two travelers from the inn the guards are looking for. Don't want them jumping to conclusions, do we?
Why, you...
So, what do we need to do to earn your trust?
I like this one. Willing to do whatever it takes to get what he wants. Ha! Men like you have a special place in my heart. Why, you ask? Because they get me what I want. Always.
Fine. So what do you want?
Don't tell me you're going to listen to this swaggering scruff!
We might as well hear him out. It's only natural that an ally of Sid's would seek assurances of strangers. Assuming he is an ally, of course. 5 years ago, he would have still been a boy.
And yet even then I had more good sense than a man, 5 times my age? But enough of the pleasantries. We were speaking of what I want. I want you to put an end to the trouble in Dalamil. Return to me when you have done so, and you shall have my aid. Until then, I bid you good day.
What trouble? If you're going to give us orders, be clear about them, damn you!
Manners, Greybeard. One catches more damselflies with honey than with vinegar.
What did you call me?
My apologies. A word of advice in recompense. Follow the crystals. Oh, but that was 3. Oh, I'm making this too easy for you.
Ha! It will be easy. Solving his little riddle should be like dealing with him. Child's play. Let us divide our forces, Clive. I'd rather not drag this parlor game on any longer than we need to.
All right. Good luck, Uncle. I thought we were the only ones causing trouble in Dalamil. Excuse me. Is it true there's been trouble with crystals of late?
You've heard, then?
I've heard rumors.
Damn thieves. Pilfering the crystals that were meant to fill our cups and light our stoves. Us common folk have hardly had a shard to share between us these last few moons. And it isn't as if we can buy them on the black market either. Whoever's taking them, they aren't sharing.
Do you have a moment?
Depends what for.
Just a question. Dalamil seems to be thriving compared to the other villages I came through on the way. Is there a reason for that?
Well, we're a stone's throw from Drake's Fang, for one. The soldiers guarding the Mother Crystal and the shipments need a place to spend their hard-earned gil. The men of the Rock throw their money about like there's no tomorrow.
Is that so? Well, thank you. Don't let me keep you from your work any longer.
Fresh bread, warm from the oven.
You wouldn't believe how much he gave me. What can I do for you, soldier? Need that sword polishing?
I'm not a soldier.
Ugh, then be off with you. I serve the men of the Rock and the men of the Rock only.
You have an agreement with them?
Don't be stupid. I just know which side my bread is buttered. Don't want to be stuck under some pauper when they come knocking. With pockets deeper than Zemeckis and an urge to empty them. No, just leave, will you? Before you scare them off.
I think I'm starting to get an idea of what's been going on. I wonder if Uncle Byron's learned anything of use. He'll probably be back at the inn by now.
The details.
Sweet incense, wax candles.
It's a future family heirloom. Needed to a silken softening.
Good sir.
The finest fabrics!
What was all that crashing and banging about before?
It's you, the one who broke all our furniture. What do you want? Haven't you caused enough trouble already?
I'm looking for my pal. Have you seen him?
The gentleman who was with you? Yes, he's upstairs, but...
Thank you. I'll go and fetch him. Huh?
Will this suffice as a deposit?
By the sands. That's a black pearl.
One of the many treasures in my collection that I would be only too happy to part with, should you give me reason to do so.
All right. I'm sure that we can come to an agreement, but not here.
What are you doing, Uncle? Care to explain why you're giving gifts to Kupka's men?
Bait, my boy. One cannot catch one's prey without it. And I do believe I've snagged us quite the quarry. I started by asking around the markets as to where I might purchase crystals. I had no luck, of course. It's forbidden to trade in such things. But my uncharacteristic indiscretion just happened to attract the attention of those uniformed ruffians. They took me aside and said they could procure the crystal I sought if I proved I could pay for it.
So the pearl was your proof?
I thought they'd ask for more. A second-rate specimen like that would only fetch 500,000 or so. A small price to pay for admittance to the underworld. But enough about my little act of subterfuge. What did you discover?
That the supply of crystals has dried up of late. And some people seem to think they're being stolen. Meanwhile, members of Kupka's private guard have been spending money all over town. I'll wager those soldiers you've been talking to have been siphoning off crystals meant for elsewhere, and pocketing the profits.
I'll wager you're right.
We'll meet with them then, just as you arranged, and put an end to the trouble Lubor spoke of.
Ha! That preening popinjay thought this would be difficult. It just goes to show one should never underestimate a Rosfield. We'll soon wipe that smirk off his face. I arranged to meet with the soldiers in a secluded corner of the Velcroy, far from prying eyes.
The perfect place for a spot of double dealing.
I trust I can count on your support, if things turn sour.
Of course.
What was all that crashing and banging about before?
結局この世界だとこう川を流れるこの水とおそらくこのお日様とか雨とかそれ以外、例えば火とか明かりとかそういう生活を便利にするアイテムイコールクリスタルなんだよね。何度も言ってるけど結局、井戸も掘らないし、井戸掘らなくて井戸にクリスタルを置いてそこから水を水道みたいにして出す、火を起こすのもクリスタル、風を起こすのも多分クリスタル、暖を取るのもおそらくクリスタル、明かりを取るのもクリスタルなので、この世界ではそれが当たり前だし、それ以外のその努力というか苦労はする意味がない、誰もしようとしないので、そのクリスタルというものが国家の支給制なんだよね。自分で取ってきちゃダメだし、今も話してたけどお金で売買してもダメ。今よく考えるとものすごく不便な世界なんだよね。便利なアイテムを国が完全に管理してて、国ごとに管理してて、かつそれが配給制だっていうことに対して、人々、世界中の人々は基本的に文句言わない、それに従ってるっていう世界観。もうその時点でさ、よくよく考えるとおかしな話だよね。
Why is the tavern shut?
今のこの現代で言うならさ、なんていうか電気あるいはガソリン、そのあたりがさ完全に国の管理の下で、どれだけお金持っていようが、ある程度多分融通は利くんだろうけども、平等に表向きは平等に、電気とガソリンが配給される、水もかな、そういう世界だと思えばいかにいびつかっていうのがわかるよね。自由ではないはず、全く自由ではない。おまけにそれらをさ互いに融通し合うと犯罪者になってしまうんだから、金持ちがさ、じゃあお前んとこの電気を俺が買うよって言ったらそれが犯罪になっちゃう。もちろんそれがさこの世界では普通だから、そのおかしい変だって思ったところで、それはあくまでねこの世界の人たちには関係のない話なんだけど。
I'll take it from here.
仮に電気とかさそういうものがこう配給制になったとしたら、結果的にこうなるよね。多分横流しは絶対に起こるよ。
All the silver and stones I could scrape together at such short notice?
You brought the whole 500 talents.
That was the price we agreed upon, yes? If you've no objections, I'd like to see the crystal.
Of course. Right this way, my lord.
Not bad at all. You weren't lying about the clarity. But what of security? If I were to be stopped on the road, What guarantee have I that it wouldn't be seized as property of the Republic?
Because these crystals are no longer the property of the Republic. You're not buying from us. You're buying from them.
And we have no more jurisdiction here than you, my lord. But we have ships, and will gladly deliver to a port of your choosing, now that our price has been met.
Royalists, eh? What brings you here?
Why, to collect their share of Drake's Fang's blessing, of course. Our nations are allies, and so they are entitled to a portion of the Mother Crystal's bounty. And being such good friends, we elected to increase that portion and share the benefits. And now that these crystals are officially property of the Kingdom of Waloed, we are duty-bound not to interfere, no matter where they might happen to end up next.
Did you get all that? They're in cahoots!
So it would seem.
My lord, what is the meaning of this?
Double-crossing dogs. They're not here to do business. Kill them! Kill them both!
多分これも第2弾出てくるんだろうな。間違えた。まあいいか。
It's not over yet, Uncle.
Good!
来た来た。
Just getting warmed up!
Ah, da kta. Ta. チョコボに蹴られた。
Well, that wasn't too bad. How'd you like my performance, huh? I've often played the villain on the stage. I think I did the role justice. Don't you?
Greybeard, you were magnificent. The battle scene was particularly thrilling. Such a shame you didn't have more of an audience, but perhaps that's for the best.
How long have you been watching?
Long enough to witness your uncle's sordid transaction. I hardly expected one so venerable to degrade himself so thoroughly, buying one's way into the confidence of degenerates. Ingenious.
This was the trouble you spoke of. The men of the Rock taking crystals meant for the common folk and conspiring with the Royalists. Well, now it's over.
Indeed it is. The people of Dalamil had scarcely any means of redress against Kupka's men, let alone a foreign army. Until you two came along, that is. Well, we'd better get these crystals back to town. You won't mind waiting with them while I fetch a wagon. It occurs to me that I still don't know your name.
Clive.
So, Sid the Second is a Clive? I suppose it could have been worse. Well, Clive, you held up your end of the bargain, so I must do the same. Passage through the South Gate, was it not? To tell the truth, you've helped a little there too. Many of the guards have already been redeployed to deal with the issue of their missing comrades. And those left behind have been encouraged to look the other way should you attempt to pass through.
Thank you. And please allow me to cover your costs. You still have the purse I gave to the soldiers, I trust? I saw you pluck it from one of the bodies.
Oh, dear. Was I really so obvious?
And my name is not Greybeard. It is Lord Byron Rosfield, thank you very much.
No, thank you very much, Greybeard.
Of all the... Ugh!
Here, wear this. Any friend of mine who sees you with it shall be a friend of yours.
Thank you, Lubor.
And please, feel free to send one of my Stoluses back to your people. Tell them that Rosina Dalamil is back in bed with Sid.
Omia los delan. Tu isakelith.
I'm trusting you, Sid. Or should I say, Clive? So be sure not to let me down. I have a reputation to uphold. Well then, I wish you a safe journey south.
Thank you.
Not at all. It was my pleasure.
Come on, Uncle. Let's go.
これでクエストがまた発生しちゃったか。
Even forged a button. Oh, so I'm Sava. So people,
I know.
Right, good. And then you'll let's alter. Let's.
Trust Lubor to take a simple test and turn it into a riddle. I better get to it.
The finest fabric!
Take a sniff, good sir. You'll be
Welcome. You give me.
Made from the stoutest stoneware. Won't ship, won't crack, no matter how rocky.
Although...
Are you all right?
I'm...
All
what? My...
Hanging lantern!
Ah, they've opened the gate.
Lubor was true to his word.
上かな？
Fucking men of the wrong.
違う。あれ？
Time they pull their snouts out of concrete.
離れてるの？あれ？
You can't even fill my cup.
あ、この人か。
What is it? Sorry. Has to be able to.
Thank you. So, a carving knife should be hard-wearing and hold an edge. Hardly a revelation. Let's hope Sava had better luck than I did.
Silver platters. Weights and pots. Fresh bread, warm from the oven.
It would make
My
us
carpets have pride of placing.
So you look too superb. No, I drop me is
What is it now? How very fit. Of course, there's simply no other. Ours is at least so. You and I. What? Alas. Still. Farewell now.
Well, this is...
Come on.
Yeah.
Straight home now. Any luck? Are there any materials?
Folk first,
Looks like I've got lots. You're right. So, do you crush it up or just throw it in the furnace?
Let's go.
Let's go. そういえばこれツイッターか何かに書いてあったような気がしましたけど、このアンブロシア、チョコボのアンブロシア、これ英語表記だと C って書いてあるらしいので、メスまあメスアンブロシアはメスのチョコボらしいですね。
Is it true what I'm hearing?
The finest fabrics.
Yes, they're quite sought after.
Needed to a silken softness.
ここであったり、違う、ルボルが後から追っかけてくるんだよね、ここ来ると。はい、その前にシナゾロライトニングロッド。ああ、これまあ買っとけばいいのかな。
My thanks. Fare you well. We should get going soon. Do you have water?
Ah, I'm not too late.
What is it, Lubor?
A question. Where is it that you're bound?
to Drake's Fang. To finish Hugo Kupka.
Just as I thought. Then allow me to share a secret. Drake's Fang is currently riddled with royalists. Talmeki and Walud are allies, and as you have seen, their soldiers work hand in glove. But no nation has ever before allowed a foreign army to make a barracks of its holiest of holies.
Not by choice, at least.
And there's more. My man on the inside of the Fang has failed to report for several days. I fear there may be more trouble lying in wait for you on the road ahead.
まあ結局ドレイクファングに行った人が帰ってこないっていうのは
If you're determined to beard the lion's den, then
帰ってこないんだろうね。今頃向こうは
enter via the mines, where the guard is lightest.
オークがねはびこってるから、
I've lost one Sid already.
まあ、食われてんのかね、オークに。オークにとっちゃ人は餌みたいなもんだから、多分。
Well, so long as you have a plan.
Drake's Fang should be just beyond these springs. Shall we press on?
One rock looks a lot like another. But hopefully this is what Southern needs.
Fly up, Rosia.
Come on, girl, the gate's open now.
この人が商人だね。ゆくゆくはね、世界中というか世界の半分ぐらいをこう見て回った挙句にああなっちゃう人ね。多分この人だったような気がする。
By the flames. That explains the heat.
まず遊んでると死ぬ。All the faithful.まずいよいしょ。またいった。 まずいまずいまずいまずい。
Nice try. Too slow.
Hmm. 見えない見えない見えない。ダメでした。
Come on, girl. The gate's open now. By the flames. That explains the heat.
Let's cool things down a bit. Let's hope it's enough to keep the baths from boiling.
This is no good. I was hoping to get out of this.
I wasn't sure how to...
You are... You now... I'm sorry. First things... what? It's... the butcher? Yes. If for the... There goes. So lost me. You've come.
My carpets have
The most fragrant herbs and
Needed to a silken softness.
made from the stoutest stoneware.
The man who saved my business.
No matter how...
I was hoping...
No.
You tell her that... Right.
この大浴場もね、ちょっと入ってみたかったかな。レベルアップ67。イグニッションか。ヒヒ色金来たね。入れないんだもんな。さてと、クエストも終わったし、こっちじゃないや。こっちか。ここか。待って体力減ってるのか。そうなのよね。このゲームはね、宿屋がないからね、基本的に。レベルアップしたから、あ、そうか、体力回復してんだ。そうだったそうだった。
Clive.
ブラックソーン工房。
Saying forward in, dear.
これか。イグニッションを作っておくと。
Yeah, that should do you.
それとさ、ちょっと考えたんだけど。
And what can I do for you?
What can I do for you? What can I do for you? これ経験値をさ 15% 多くもらえるやつ。これ
Rubbing me blind, you know.
これまた2個買ってさ。
I'll find a better price than that.
Back, are ya? So, what'll it be?
30% もらえる。
That should do you.
あ、できないんか。2個装備したらもっともらえるのかと思ったけど、やっぱりダメか。なんだ。さあ、装備品にさ1個装備してるから、もう1個装備できるんちゃうと思って。まあでもこれ 15% のできるのかな。でも作っちゃったしな。合成しちゃったからもう買えないのかな。しまったな。分解はできないもんね。 なんだ、でも、弱いやつなら装備できたのかな。作っちゃったよ。45% とかにできたのかな。もうカロンばあさん打ってない。カロンばあさん、ほら売り切れちゃった。
Come again. Oh, don't.
いや、進めよう。
This is no good.
Is it true what I'm hearing?
My carpets.
The most fragrant herbs
Needed to a silken softness.
made from the stoutest stoneware.
Hanging lanterns, keep it up.
We should get going soon. Do you have water?
Ready, girl? Run like the wind.
Come on, girl.
There it is, Drake's Fang.
Kupka will be hiding inside.
Along with goodness knows how many guards, all on highest alert. You'll need to keep your wits about you if you're to reach him. So be careful.
I will, Uncle.
Before you go, Clive, allow me to apologize. After what befell at Phoenix Gate and the crisis that followed in its wake, I fled. I retreated to my counting house and danced attendance upon the vicereine in the hope it would bring me favor. I betrayed my nation to save my skin, like the coward I am. And I'm sorry.
Uncle, please.
It's not too late, Clive. Rosaria is yours by right, and there are those that would help you to take it back. Had I the courage of my brother, I might already have done so. But that ship has sailed. You, however...
No. Forgive me, but I cannot. I fight to build a new world now. A better world. Where men can live and die on their own terms. I was raised in a nation that strove to improve the plight of bearers. Only later did I realize that spark of freedom did not arise by chance, but was kindled by my father. You would see me follow in his footsteps. And that is exactly what I mean to do. Not by ruling Rosaria, but by extending his ideals to the whole of the twins. though every soul in the realm may judge my actions heresy, I am certain my cause is just.
You really are just like him, you know. Thank you, Clive, for coming back to me. I am proud to call you nephew. Well then, this is where we must part ways. Wish me luck in convincing my Canvarian friend to share his considerable talents. I mean to plunder his coffers and prove myself worthy of a place in your merry band. Till then, my boy.
Till then, go safely, Uncle.
And you, nephew. We have much to catch up on, you and I. I shall expect you to regale me with the tales of all your adventures when next we meet. You can regale me too, Torgal.
ぱりこのおじさんとのシーンはさ、どれを撮ってもいいよね。本当に。多分おじさんはこの食材をするために一緒についてきたんじゃないかなと。あとはもし可能性があればロザリア復興もちょっと考えてはいたのかもしれないけど、まあ考えてたことは多分この食材をね、どうしてもその自分が生き延びてこう生き延びてきたことを、まあ、少し詫びたかったんじゃないかなと。いくか。マザークリスタルドレイクファング。これ確か長いんだよね、このタイタンの戦いも。真ん中どうなってんだろうね。取ってつけたような手。まさに。こりゃ無理だろう。
What have they stored? What has that gutter rat done to me? Out of my sight, witch! I'll kill you, Rosfield! I'll rip out your heart! I'll tear you limb from limb!
Peace, Hugo. The table shan't hurt you any longer.
He sought to humiliate me. Me! If you hadn't interfered, he would be dead!
You truly believe you would have triumphed had the battle continued?
Titan would have ground him into dust!
And how would he have done that without his head?
Shut up!
You weren't strong enough, and you call yourself a dominant. Or rather, you did.
You mock me, Harbert.
なんか急にね、愚か者愚鈍なキャラクターになり下がってしまった感じがね。このキャラクターのこのなんていうか変化というか。
But so long as that fire burns within you, there is still hope. There may yet be a way for you to take your revenge.
Tell me, what must I do?
まあもうすでに付け入れられてんだろうね。心の隙間に付け入れられてんのか。
Tell me.
The heart.
What of it?
A mother crystal's heart is the most concentrated source of ether in all creation. Perhaps you could take advantage of that. Of course, the crystal would not yield her blessing to any ordinary man. But then, you are no ordinary man, are you, Hugo? Clive Rossfield stole your power, but others have suffered a similar fate, and still managed to find the strength to conjure their icon. Like Benedicta Harmon. She too drank of the ether and gained a power beyond human understanding.
She did. Benedicta. Benedict. I'll do it. My love. I'll avenge you.
とにかくクライブに召喚獣の力を吸収された後に権限するのはものすごいその肉体に負荷がかかるってどっか書いてあったから、ベネディクタもそれをして最後息絶えたし、ヒューゴも
Muthos is here. Very well, it shall be so.
権限して、しかもなんかクリスタル食っちゃって、あ、びっくりした。ありったけの力使い果たして最後あんなことになるんだよね。多分一番ひどい死に方。おそらく体がもうすでに限界まで使い切ってるから、まあ、痛みとかもそんなもんももうとっくに感じなくなってるのかもしんないけど、多分一番ひどい死に方。ひでえよな、これも多くが美味しくいただきましただからね、これは。
Let's bring them from Ash.
Are
the beastmen part of the Waluda army now? How the hell did that happen?
ああ、また強えんだろうな、奥も。めちゃくちゃ体力あんだろうな、これ。斬鉄剣に頼っていくしかない。
Taken over the entire mine. Time to fight. So much for the men of the rock. Dalmekia's finest.
結局さっきのダルメル宿場か、あそこでクリスタルの横領やってたものも結局ヒューゴがもうこのクリスタルのところに自分の城を構えて、好き勝手やってるからできたことなんだろうね。なんだちょっと待って、なんかいるぞ。嫌いなやつだ、あれ嫌いなやつだ。しかも最悪だなこれ。待って。しかも明石焼かしてんのかこれ。ビーム。とにかく雑魚。よいしょ。撃てない。すごいね。これでも全部クリスタルなんだとしたら相当お金になる。
Never have left Ash.
かかりそうだな。なんか来たぞ、なんか来たぞ。なんだ。あ、向こうに魔法ってんのいるのか。まだいる。しゃあないな。よいしょ。なんかすごい音するんだけど、なんだ。て。
Stairs. This must be the way out.あ、そっか、忘れてたわ。雑魚いるのかな。いないか。いて。いった。
on, Torgal.
Kuka never did do things by halves. As if taking the Mother Crystal for his own wasn't enough. He had to build his castle in it.
Let the trial begin.
結局土のクリスタルの
With me, Tom.
土のクリスタルの防衛機能って何だったの？
Soil!
Seems we're expected.
So this is the power of Muthos.
あ、そっか、まだ続くんか。もう終わっちゃうんかと、もう到着かと思ってた。そうかい、そうかい。ひどいなこれ。結局これはみんな、まあ、ハールバルズというか、あの青いやつ、青い生命体がやったんでしょうね。あるねこれ。なんだいこれ。断鉄剣は温存していきたいからな。
What the hell is going on? Are these things here for me? Or for him?
これ嫌いよ。まだ来んだね。いいよいいよ。 すごいね。一体自分を何だと思ってたんだろうね、こりゃ。なんかこう皿というか銅鏡というか、なんかそういう感じの置物だね、後ろにあるのは。すごいね。金でできてんのかね。
First orcs, now these nightmares. Is this your doing, Ultima?
出てきた出てきた。ビッチヒャオ。どこだ。やばい。一匹はもしかしてトリガルが相手してくれてるのかな。ありがたいな。痛い痛い痛い。どこだ。ほい。汚い汚い。待った。怒った。痛い。これで一匹落ちてくれた。よいしょ。結局このゲーム敵強いのが2体出てくるとさ、もう物理攻撃してる暇ないから、必殺技を使ってリキャストが終わるまで逃げ続けて、また必殺の繰り返しになっちゃうんだよね、どうしても。だってこんなのやってらんないんだもん、2匹も強敵がいると。だから強敵出てくるのは全然構わないんだけど、出したが最後戦い方が固定されちゃうんだよね。逃げ惑う、逃げながら必殺、逃げながらスキルっていう、他に手がないもんね。かわしきれないんだから。
You've been busy, Kupka. did you go? The heart. He's in the sanctuary. I can feel it. Come on, Toggle.
What Togo?
Just what I needed.
More 一匹いたはず。よいしょよいしょよいしょ、どこだけある？君か。痛い痛い、ブレイブかかってる。
That better be the last of them.
Benedicta, my everything. I've missed you so much. Kuka! I swear to you, my love, we will never be parted again.
What's wrong with him?
You got away from her.
またイフリート。ガフ。
Benedicta!
悪そうなクライム。
Oh shit, he's priming. No, not now. Find him. You've done this before. You can do it again. Let the flames burn within you. No. Let them burn without. Come to me, Ifrit!
飛ばしたはずが吹き飛ばされた。たとえ本体に手がなくても黙っちゃうです。動くて。
do it. And so could I! Let's give this a try. Not bad.
いたいたいた。ないっすよ。 局さっきの食ったやつがコアクリスタルなのかな。だからもう実質クリスタルは壊れちゃう。これを倒せばクリスタルが破壊できると。なんだっけ、サタンタイタンだっけ、違うの、デビルタイタン。もう体力ないよ。そうか、これ迎撃しなきゃいけないのか。こけたこけた。だよね。そっかそっか、これポーションないから回復はできるのか。サイズ感がです違いすぎる。いて食らってるよ、全部食らってる。食らってる、全部食らってる。ここがどうすればいいのかいまいちわかんないんだよね。 走ってくるとこぐらいやりたいくらいだけどな。またか。ステージが変わってストーンスロー。 こでこれがか。頼む頼む頼む、これもう当たらないで。まだ続かなかったっけ？違ったっけ？もう体力ほんとないんだけど。そうだろ、まだ続くね。どうなってんのタイタン。終わる終わる終わる。 これ痛いな。これかわせづらい。でこれもよーくかわし方が分かんないよね。壁から出てくるんでしょうね。間違いだ。そういうことか。マジ出てる。 アルテマ側はさ、この力でどれだけでもこうクライブを弱らせれるから。
Is that you, Ultima?
耳鳴り攻撃で。
What do you want?
Your soul is tainted with worthless human will, yet your thirst for power remains undiminished. With every sip you take, you grow in strength, and soon you shall achieve perfection.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You will accept us, Mythos. It is inevitable. You were created for this purpose, and you shall serve it.
Never!
Fight it, Clive! Don't let him in!
Consciousness. We see now. Human will is so insubstantial it cannot exist in isolation. You mitigate its weakness by interweaving it with your consciousness. We believed we had merely to purge you of your will to claim our vessel. It appears we first have to sever every thread of the consciousness that supports it. No matter. The time to build a new world is not yet upon us. We will contemplate.
この耳鳴りっていうのは精神攻撃なのかな。Joshua.
Thank you, Joshua.
全く砂になったヒューゴ・クプカには一別もくれず。
One can no more command the power of ether by drowning in its flood than one can constrain the tides by standing in the sea. I had thought Hugo wiser than this, but it seems his head was full of rocks after all.
Titan was strong.
Your Majesty.
But Mythos is stronger. For 5 years that man lived only for revenge. Clinging fast to a fiction, even as it swept him into the abyss. One cannot change one's nature through force of will alone. Only the Almighty can do that.
Hugo Kupka. Man who gave his life for a woman's head. A fool like all the rest.
That the death of a mother crystal should be so beautiful.
Some medicine, my lord? I have salves, potions, anything you need.
Stop bothering me, urchin, or you'll feel the back of my hand.
You must consider your health, my prince. If a show of force is needed to keep the Dalmex at bay, You may trust in your dragoons. I beg you to call on Bahamut only as a last resort. His strength comes at too great a cost.
The Empire agreed to an armistice with the Republic, and yet the Emperor still plots its ruin. For now, the Dalmex suspect nothing, and as long as I can hold their gaze, war need not be inevitable. But more than that, Bahamut is the champion of the Empire. When our people look to the heavens, the sight of him gives them hope. Forgive me, Terence. Would that you were my master. But alas.
I will always be your loyal servant.
Should the Council's brazen maneuvering prompt the Republic to tear up their own treaty and launch a new assault, our soldiers would advance to meet them, cutting across the Central Isles, but not in time to prevent their forces from breaching the southern defenses and storming Twinside. And so the capital would become a battlefield. Thousands of innocents would die. I cannot allow that to happen.
There is one small mercy, at least. You will not be forced to do battle with Titan.
Would that I could avoid doing battle at all.
1,000 pardons, Your Highness.
What is it?
Olivier has been made Emperor. What is the meaning of this? My father's orders. What were they? Quickly!
Yes, Your Highness. His Radiance requests that Your Highness maintain position here and...
Gah! Terence.
Yes, my prince.
I must go to the palace.
I'll ready your steed.
What is it now?
Forgive the intrusion, Your Highness.
I know you.
At ease.
We stand in the presence of the Phoenix. You wouldn't want to get your fingers burned.
I hope I'm not interrupting.
Not at all. Though I admit, I did not expect such a distinguished guest.
How many years has it been since the Remembrance ceremony? 20?
I thought you long dead. Do I address a ghost?
Many have told me that I look like one. But no. I'm alive. Just. Prince Dion of the House Lesage, I have a tale to tell you.
決意を新たに。とりあえずヒューゴをね撃ったことをみんなに知らせて回ろうかというところなんだけど、ここまでにしとこうかな。いや、報告だけしてくるか。
Walkways need patching up.
We're seeing troops amassing at every border.
Soul Stingers グリマルキン Nine of Knives 出た出たアトラス。
Clive, you're back.
I am. And with glad tidings for once. Hugo Kupka is no more.
Well, I'll be. All of our comrades who lost their lives back at Sid's place be smiling down at you right now.
We had a stolus from Lubor saying Drake's fang had fallen. I expect that was your doing as well, was it?
It's a long story.
One for the history books, I'll bet.
Welcome home, Clive.
It's good to be back. You look better.
I feel it. Which means I'm coming on your next little adventure. You're not leaving me behind again.
Wouldn't dream of it. Otto, any word on the Royalist movements since I've been away?
Shouldn't you be putting your feet up? If you really want to know, go and have a word with Vivian.
Thank you. I will.
The conquering hero returns, and with hardly a scratch on him.
I may have picked up one or two.
Well, the fact that you came straight to me instead of visiting our resident physiker suggests that you picked up something more important. A scent. The scent of Waludas.
The very same. But whatever plans Kupka was hatching with the Royalists, he took them to his grave. As did his men. Slaughtered by the orcs who'd taken over the Fang. Orcs, Vivian. I've never seen such creatures in Storm before. The Waludas must have ferried them over from Ash, but why? Why work to rescue Kupka only to invade his home, the mother crystal of an allied nation, and let both fall? It makes no sense.
Do you know the tale of the blind men and the Adamantus? One can often be led astray by focusing too closely on individual details. One must instead see the bigger picture. And what bigger picture is there than my map? The Kingdom of Waloed claims dominion over all of Ash. It is a nation forged by the bloody conquest of Barnabas Tharm, the dominant of Odin. The Canvarian War of Independence in 849. The Battle of the Twin Realms in 865. The Battle of Belinus Tor in 873. Wheresoever his armies fought, Odin was found where the fighting was fiercest. But of late, the warrior king appears to have laid his sword to rest. Battle rages for control of the crystalline dominion.
Yet Tharm sends not a single ship in support of his Dhalmekian allies. Meanwhile, the Blight ravages great swathes of ash. Yet warlike Waloed shows not the faintest interest in laying claim to untouched lands. So why go to the trouble of sending an army of orcs into the heart of Drake's Fang, only to make no attempt to claim the Mother Crystal for Waloed? It can hardly be for lack of men. Tharm's armies rival any in the Twins. No. We have not seen the last of the Waloed standard. Odin will ride again. It is but a question of when. And on that day, who will be trampled underfoot? In summary, I know not to what end the Royalists betrayed Kupka. I know only that it is part of some broader scheme. A scheme tied to the ambitions of one man.
King Barnabas.
But there is no need to wallow in confusion. If one is to cure a sickness, one must first identify the symptoms. And your Lord Uncle has volunteered to do just that by keeping an eye on the Royalists' movements.
He's really throwing himself into this.
Indeed he is. Which means all that remains for us to do is await his reports. Well, not quite all in your case. The people of the Hideaway must hear the news. Justice has been done. Hugo Kupka is dead. The wounds he left that night are still raw, especially for those who lived with Sid the longest. Tell them that those wounds might finally begin to heal. Consider it the price of today's instruction.
I've never known you to be sentimental.
What can I say? I am only human. And we are, all of us, sentimental animals at heart.
I suppose we are. Very well. I'll go and spread the word.
なるほどね。
It's good to have you back. I was worried.
Well, someone looks pleased with himself. It's true what I'm hearing, then.
Nothing escapes you, Lady Karen. It's true. Kupka is dead.
No more looking over our shoulders, then. Good. Starting to get a crick in my neck. Don't let it go to your head, though.
Blackthorn, do you have a moment?
What is it? I'm busy.
I wanted to tell you that Hugo Kupka is dead.
I can't tell you how long I've been
珍しくなんか泣きそうな顔してる。
This is it then. A new beginning under a new Sid.
I'll try to live up to the name.
The nobleman who visited.
Ah, Clive, have you come seeking the gift of knowledge?
No. To share mine, actually. Hugo Kupka is dead.
Oh my. Can it really be true?
Look, he's crying. He is. Big baby.
And with good reason, children.
These are tears of joy. We must offer up a prayer to your parents that the heavens might weep with us. There shall be no lessons today, only thanksgiving and merrymaking. Go, put away your things.
All right. Brilliant.
Finally, a new dawn has broken.
It has.
Thank you, Clive. I cannot wait to share the good news.
Hippocrates. After Kuka fell, Ultima came to me. I need to know what he is. Have you learned anything?
Alas, no. And not for want of trying. I have scoured nigh every historical tome in our collection and found nothing. Not even the sort of conspicuous absence that might suggest a concealment of fact. One is almost tempted to conclude that such a creature never existed.
But I saw him. With my own eyes.
I don't doubt that you did. Alas, it seems you are the only one who has. To others, he reveals naught. We see only that which he leaves in his wake, like some terrible force of nature beyond the ken of mortal man.
A bringer of death.
Whether the Ultima you met with was the being itself, or merely another projection of its power, I know not. But until I do, my investigations shall continue.
Thank you. It means a lot. Right. Let's see if Otto has anything else for me.
I'm telling you, it's true. I heard it.
You barely sat down since you came home. Vivian got you running errands or something?
Just spreading the word.
So, the Professor's got a soft side, has she? I'd never have guessed.
No. She was right, though. Everyone was glad to hear the news.
Ah, but you ain't told everyone. I can think of plenty of friends back at the old hideaway who'd sleep more peacefully for knowing. Not least of all Sid. You should tell him.
You're right. I should. And I will.
Well, when you do, be sure to take Mid with you. She's been going at it hammer and tongs down in that workshop of hers, trying to do her father proud. I can't remember the last time she visited the old sod's grave.
Very well. I'll suggest it.
そうか。クエストが発生、クエストがロストウィングか。それとダリミル宿場。じゃあ次はこのまたクエストだな。クエストやることにしてここまで。